Hello, friends.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hi, Brenda. Hi, Shirley. Hi, Mary Alice. How's everyone doing on this Monday night?
Hi. Hi, Shirley. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Mary Alice.
Hi, Nikki.
I sound like a puppet.
Welcome on in.
Hi, Nikki. It's a Monday. How's everybody's Monday? I needed another day of my weekend, but one
I
day,
would have very much liked another day.
one more day down. But the problem with one more day, because it turns into then you want 2 more days, and then you want 3 more days, and then you're up to like 364 days, and then
Exactly.
why bother the 365th day?
Exactly. Hey, you're right. You're so right. So you might as well just pull up your bootstraps and get on with it, right?
Absolutely, because
Hi,
it does.
Walter.
Oh, you have an echo? You hear an echo?
I think she meant us.
Oh, yes, it was.
Maybe. Hi, Linda. Well,
Hi, Linda.
don't lurk. Just hang out.
Hang out and craft while we're talking, and we're sometimes we're a good background noise.
That's
Monday
right.
is Monday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Monday is just a Monday.
So this is our last collage and mixed media Monday. So Melissa, how did you do
How did I do?
for the month? How you feeling about the mixed media?
I had good days and I had bad days. Last week was a bad day. I liked it, but I didn't like it. So ephemera, I think, put some pressure. Maybe. How about you? Did you like it?
I like mixed media. I do, but again, the ephemera kind of threw me for a loop too, just because it's so pretty by itself. It's like, well, what do you do with it? It's kind of like
It's
smack
it's
it down
final.
and be
Yeah.
done, and it's hard for me to, I guess, go outside the box that's already made there.
Yeah, it's final. It's kind of like some of um Brutus Monroe papers or card panels. They're just done, you know? They're just
It's hard to improve on it.
yeah, yeah. So that's kind of how I felt with the ephemera. I did do a little bit of homework, and I mean, not that I haven't been an avid watcher of Vicky for years now, and I aspire to be like her, just like I really want to watercolor like Christina Warner. I want to be that good, but
Tim Holtz. Tim Holtz still has his job. He doesn't
he
have to worry about
he
us.
doesn't. None of them do. They all have their jobs. They get to. I'm not coming in. But yeah, yeah,
Look through a bunch of family pictures, Nikki, or like photo albums.
that could be fun. Thanks, Mary Alice. Appreciate that.
Did. All right. Well, Melissa you have an idea. You know what you're doing, right?
I do, kind of. We'll see if it. I have thoughts in my head. We'll just see if I can put them down on paper.
Mm, I did the usual run in the door, trying to think of something. So I'll get to surprise you all again. And I did find I was looking, and there was this thing. I went through this. I told you about the tiny tattered houses, correct? When I took the class for the tiny tattered houses.
I think so, yes.
Well,
Oh,
after
yes, yes, yes.
and we had to
Yeah,
make all our own papers, and so
yes.
when I I took after I took that, I went to all these like swaps and thrift stores, and I had to buy like I bought so much like old books, old paper, anything that looked vintagey, um, old pattern books, old manuals like from businesses of the past, whatever. Anyhow, so anyhow, I was looking through my little stash of of um, old things, vintage things. I found this, and I think my dog ate that
Or you got a big mouse.
or maybe at it. I don't know because it's got like some bigger teeth marks. So I think because like old books smell, they have smells from like people's houses or whatever. If someone was eating, maybe. So, but I thought the pages inside could be good backgrounds. They were they're already like
I love book print.
it's got some old school problems. I guess it's an old math book. Grade 2, Stanley Lee Rowland. Grade 2.
Wow.
And oh, I got it at the Columbus Paper Postcard and Book Show.
Nice.
And then right next to it was one that was it's Appleton School Reader, second reader. So then this one's even look at these pages are already naturally tea stained. I'll
Yeah.
have to distress them more.
Wow.
So
I
maybe
I know you have got Walter just going, yes, yes.
we'll have plenty of pages. I could throw some in the mail anytime. Oh my gosh, look at this.
Wow. Wow, that's cool.
Miss
Walter says that it could be fun for blackout poetry. What is blackout poetry?
is that where you just keep the words like you mark over the words you don't want and leave words that make a poem?
Oh, so like redacting stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Oh, it's kind of cool.
That is really neat.
Well, it's fallen. It's tattered to pieces. So
Yeah, that's what he's
yes,
saying. Yeah, with a
I
black
don't even.
marker.
I don't even remember getting those, but yeah.
Cool
So sorry,
stuff.
sorry, folks. I don't know what I'm doing, but I never know what I'm doing. So there you go. So anyhow, we do this for fun. We don't get paid. We aren't monetized. We don't accept tips. However, the sponsorship for 400,000 is still available. So
We'll take it.
we'll I'll send you my
Gladly.
information after you send me a check.
Absolutely.
All
Gladly, gladly.
right. All right. I'm flipping down. Oh, Melissa's flipped.
Okay. Yep,
Well,
just
Melissa, you can go ahead and
and I have to go back to my old lighting, so sorry about the glare. The other
oh,
light quit. The
it's
other light quit too, so
it didn't it didn't come back.
nope. It did for a minute and that was it. And now the other one doesn't want to turn on. So These are going back.
Absolutely.
Junk. Okay, so you might remember if you were here last week that I pulled out this package and I really didn't know where I got it and what the heck do I do with these. And well, I watched a short by Vicky P, or maybe it was an actual video where she played with these numbers and just kind of laid them out randomly. And so I thought, okay, well, I'm going to try something like that. So I'm playing with these numbers. I am going to paint over them with some vintage white. I think it's chalk paint or it's just acrylic paint or something. My gesso is dead. It's like a solid blob. Um, so I'm going to do that. And then I'm also going to add a butterfly on some embossable heat embossable acetate. And we're just going to see what I come up with. So that's it. That's what I'm going to do.
Very good. Where
Hi,
do those giant
Andrea.
numbers from?
Huh?
What are
The
those
giant
giant numbers from?
out of that package of Tim Holtz
Okay.
Urban. So yeah. So I'm going to
Yeah.
get started because I've got lots of probably layers and drying and
Okay.
stuff
Yeah.
to do.
I'm not sure they'd want the ones that the dog ate, but maybe they're not in good shape at all.
I would. I think that's cool. Very
Yeah, I think the dogs, they were still like kind of puppyish and
very distressed.
oh, Teach has that stamp. She loves it so much.
Oh, good. Um, Christy actually sent it to me because she had another one.
Oh yeah, it came in my mystery box, bonus box, something.
Yeah.
My dog ate the homework. Yes, Walter. Our dog ate the multimedia homework. But yeah, they are actually school books, so double funny. Oops. All right. I guess I better do something. All right.
Oh, and Gaz won't be joining us after all tonight. He is on his way to the hospital because he hurt himself. He had a shelf attack him and he tried to stop it and hurt himself. So he will not be with us. So please send out lots of happy healing thoughts.
I hope it wasn't because remember he said he moved his cubbies or his shelves behind him because of my shelves behind me. I hope
Yeah.
I hope he didn't like have them like off balance or something, and I would feel responsible a little bit.
Yeah. I hear you, but I don't know.
But things are falling on him because his Nuvo drops fell on him the other day.
Yeah. Change out that number.
Poor Gaz. And I think Delise, she has to take Bianca to Steubenville. Is that what she said?
Something like that.
But apparently she's going to get to hang out with Linda, from what I've heard.
Linda?
Gorman,
Really? Oh, how fun is that?
because Linda lives in Cleveland. I guess. Oh, she said she's like 2 minutes away from their hotel or something.
Oh, wow. And Delise is leaving in the morning, right? So I know she mentioned last night having to pack and stuff. So, yeah.
So she told us yesterday, probably not. So,
Mm-hmm.
all right. I'm getting busy.
Audrey wants to
I
know
think
what you're
it should
doing.
be the Melissa show tonight. Let's just watch Melissa.
About 3 miles. That's so awesome, Linda. How cool is that? I look forward to the day to actually meeting Christy and Francie and Walter in person and Walter's family. And I just think that's going to be so fun. Someday, someday we'll be together.
And I did finish my card last night. As some of you saw, I had to start over, kind of. I kept that same image that I colored, but I had to redo the rest. And so I went with the stamp instead of the die cuts for the trees, which they're actually better proportioned. And I had astro paste, I think, on my snow, but when I was doing it again, I got too tired and I just used paper for snow. So
Oh, it looks
that's it. And I just fussy cut
nice.
my car out. And there we go. Thank you.
You have amazing fussy cutting skills, Christy.
I think because I like it and it knows I like it. So
So it's going to work well for you.
oh, nice. Hi, Bree.
Hello, Bree.
What color are you getting them, Brenda?
I need to do my nails again. I haven't done them in so long.
Andre, you didn't miss what I'm working with because I don't know. My brain is a little mushy tonight. That's why I said it should be the Melissa show.
Not the Melissa show. I will beg Walter to jump on. Don't make me do this by myself. I can't do it.
Here, we'll make Melissa big for a minute, though. I'm here. I'll kick in here in a minute. I need an idea.
Okay. So don't look at what I'm doing. Gasp. I think people would gasp just watching me put paint on here. Walter is probably screaming at me, Melissa, you should probably have some newspaper down while you're painting that.
Packing paper. Brutus Monroe packing paper.
Yeah, I better go get some or I'm going to be scraping paint later. Oh, good thing I listened to Walter and I saved some. Because honestly, I'm not very good about that.
Oh. This looks kind of fun.
Having my grandma be such a pack rat, I do not like it. extra stuff. All right. Here, Walter.
That.
I got my protective layer here.
Okay, I think I've got a direction. Maybe. Are you just using regular cardstock, Melissa?
Yeah, well, yeah. Not your mama's because it's heavy.
Going to do them in magenta pink. Nice. Walter said, yes, packing paper. Whew, now I don't have to yell now.
I heard you, Walter. I heard you.
Oh, there's a Walter picture if I ever saw one.
What's up?
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Didn't you pull that out last week?
Did I?
I think so. And I said that was a little creepy to me.
Oh, look at this one. I didn't see this one. I'm not going to pull everything out like I did last week. That was kind of a bit much. A bit much, darling.
Okay, let's try this.
All right.
Where'd my hair dryer go?
I keep saying all right, and I keep doing nothing.
There it is. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to get Walter yelling. I hear he yells at the kids in his neighborhood, so we don't want him to get yelling. Yeah. All right, we need to liven up this conversation a little bit. Let's see. What do I have? I don't have. So I don't know if anybody knows, but well, some of you know. I went to Ohio State for college, and when I first got there, I didn't understand that football was a big thing, I guess, because I had student tickets, but I didn't get them. So I didn't start getting them, I don't think, until after I met my husband. So I went a whole year without getting those prized possessions.
Getting what prized possessions?
The football tickets.
Oh. Those are prized
That were very in demand. So, and yeah, that wasn't the story. Anyhow, on they have a tradition, kegs and eggs. So on when they play the team up north, it's a big deal. People are out at the bars just all hours, but they start early in the morning, and it's called kegs and eggs. So, however, after the game,
here to breakfast, huh?
Um, after the game, um, everybody's still partying, da da da. So my friends wanted to go out. So there was a bar called Papa Joe's. It has burned down since, but anyhow, that was the place to go. And they had like a balcony, and on the floor, so there's the floor, and then the balconies on top, and people are standing up there. So I walked in and the floor is like all wet, and I was like, I don't know what's happening, but I just walk in and I just walk right through that room. Well, everybody on the back then they served buckets of beer, and that doesn't mean a bucket with bottles of beer in it. It
I mean,
was
the
a
whole
bucket
bucket.
of beer. I was like, okay, so all the people up in the balcony with their buckets of beer. And here I come, walking across the floor.
Oh no.
Yeah, so that was my first introduction to that. I was like, really? You couldn't tell me?
Wow.
Yep, I got a beer shower.
Nice.
Oh, us too, Mary Alice, us too.
Yes, us too. We are really missing Francie.
So, yeah, apparently, I guess she's sick again. She
That
doesn't
poor
get a
girl.
break. She doesn't get a break. Yep. Let's see. Look at Melissa go. Wow. Yeah, look at you go, girl.
I'm not doing anything yet. Not really.
You're spraying.
Just a little bit.
I'm definitely making this up. 100,000%. Look what I have on. The prized paper.
Of all the things that we can feature from Brutus Monroe, it's their packing paper tonight.
She said paint, spray, drying in between.
Is that good? I hope I'm doing it right.
I don't think you can do it wrong.
I hope not. Are there rules? Am I breaking rules? So who here likes Stamperia? I love it. I think it's absolutely beautiful, and they have a new collection. Did I already talk about this? They have a new collection out called Hidden Grove, and it's gnomes and woodland creatures and frogs, and it's forest, mushrooms, all that. So beautiful. I want it so bad, and I just got to keep talking myself off this ledge. I want it.
The pathway. All right, sorry guys, I left you for a second. I had to get some paint. Absolutely. Did you guys see that envelope journal I posted from, not me, but that I forwarded or shared? That was really cool how she did that. Just old business envelopes. She just glued them all together, and then she papered them, and it made a really cool, interesting journal because the envelopes were all different sizes.
Huh. Who did that?
I forget the name, but I posted it in the profile, I believe. I shared it.
Oh, well, then no wonder it's sounding familiar. Yeah. I saw that. Well, have you seen this collection, Walter? Oh my goodness, it's so amazing.
What collection is she talking about? Is she talking about the packing paper collection?
It's called Hidden Grove. I can't remember her name who designed it, but oh, it's so pretty. This is kind of cool, you guys, don't you think?
It's beautiful. Look at that. Here, you're going big.
Wow.
Wow.
I wish my lighting didn't suck.
Did you see Walter said that's some damn good packing?
Yeah.
Right, Walter. Oh, Stamperia. Yes, Stamperia. All right, you guys know what I'm ink blending. You know what that means. Installing.
You're stalling. Well, I don't know what to do next. Look, I mean, this was a stretch. So now what?
Just tear something up and glue
Tear
it on.
something up. No. I would like to do some paste, but I don't know if it'll dry quick enough. Let me think about this. Hopefully, that's still correct. Went right to it. Look at that. All right. Right back. Gotta grab some paste. Oh, let's see what color.
So I ink blended, and now I just covered up all that ink blending with paint. It was just acrylic, buttermilk, or crema de leche.
Well, that sounds nice.
Let's see.
What is
what expanding? I think you got one of them. I saw some all in create projects made with the new dies, with the new square dies. Like the one that I saw today was like with branches, and then I saw another one with like circles in the corners. I thought that was really cool. And I wasn't going to get them, but I might have to now. It was kind of pretty.
Oh. Grab this one.
Yeah, this is rice paper.
I have rice paper. I just don't know how to use it.
And one sheet of rice paper is apparently $3. I think I could get at least 2 pieces for $3. But no.
I agree.
Andre, are you grading?
Whew.
Or are you crafting? Is anybody crafting? Walter, are you crafting? You grading?
Mary Alice, I would really like to see that junk journal of yours. If you want to share it. Weird, I've never seen Moose do this before.
Is this the paper that she just wets to cut, I think?
Yeah.
Well, let's do it!
Guess I should use these more often because I think they're going bad or weird.
Absolutely.
Okay, that'll do.
Anybody do anything fun this weekend? Ooh, that's neat. It tears right along that water line.
I know I'm probably breaking a lot of rules on how I'm putting this mousse on, but my mousse is kind of weird. It's like it's separating or something.
Oh, like maybe you'll get a new thing.
Not anytime soon, I don't think.
I'm looking for a word stamp.
Oh. I think I am much happier with tonight. Okay, I gotta go throw this in the sink and grab a paper towel. Oh, and this is expanding mousse. Maybe that's why it's weird. Ooh, which means I get to eat it.
Good.
Huh?
You did earlier. What did you do earlier, Walter? Putting some paper bead. Oh, nice. Very nice. Oh, yes, good. Good. Just at home with. Hi, Nima. How are you? for certain. There it is. Nima, are you crafting tonight? I still need to finish my craft roulette. I haven't finished it. I need to finish my LV handcrafted. I started another one because the other ones had so many goofs in it. Oh, that's really cool. Look at that, Melissa.
Yeah.
I guess when I opened it, I tore the price tag, so I must have never used that either.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna.
And I haven't finished my Sunday night.
Yes, you do. Our Sunday night.
This one.
When did you start that one?
2 weeks ago, I think.
2 weeks ago.
Yes.
Wow.
2 Sundays ago. I did last night. I did the Christmas.
Right.
That is a cool stamp, isn't it?
It's very pretty.
Oh, nice.
Well, working on your computer can be fun, unless it's work.
Unless it's spreadsheets. Unless it's spreadsheets of your craft supplies. Maybe that's
Then that could be fun.
I'm going to use matte medium for this. Had a little matte medium in that bottle. My other matte medium's in the other room, so try and get by with this. But I just want it for this rice paper. I love matte medium. I think it's like magic because you can like glue it all up and everything, and then it just dries like it's not even anything. Although I don't think I have enough.
I have had matte medium in forever.
I wonder how it does that. Because, I mean, it seems like it's glue, but when you use glue, you leave like a coating. And matte medium does not do that. You need to come up a little, Melissa.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's all right. It's really oh no. Yeah.
That sounds like thinking work. Hard thinking.
Yep. Mary Alice, do not blink. You will miss it. You didn't see me use my stamp, my pretty stamp I never used. It's really cool. All right, so now we have rice paper. So I've painted, I've ink blended, I've stamped, I've matte medium some rice paper. I think I've got the multi
Is that what
medium checked.
what rice paper glue is the not medium?
I don't know, but it looks like it, so I just did it.
Okay, we got to be a one stamp success
I
here.
have these. Oh, sorry. Say it again.
No, you're good. Go ahead. Close enough.
All right, and then these are washies from Stamperia. Coming out. All of the stuff from the Stamperia Museum is coming out.
Nice. Oops, I just shut my light off.
But I can't get it.
Trying to find my coffee filter.
Oh, it's not cut. I have to cut it.
Oh.
This is a Rolleiflex camera. Is that like a Rolodex?
I don't think
Rolex? Like I don't know. Oh, since Melissa's doing numbers, I'll use these little numbers. So we're kind of the same.
Yay! One of these things.
Matching elements. But you do have to fussy cut these. Although you don't have to very much because this white paper blends in, or the excess blends in very well. It's not like it leaves like a big white border. It kind of, it's very muted. All right.
Okay. Heat gun time.
Okay.
I'm going to try to do this so that you can maybe see it.
Anybody own a Rolleiflex camera? Probably camera collectors. Do people even use regular cameras anymore? I know I just use my phone, and I do have a good camera. It's like a lot to carry around, and it seemed to have the same number of, what is it when you measure like the zoom, or 10, I don't know, whatever. They seem to do as good of pictures as the rest, as the phones do, so I don't know.
Oh. Okay, so let me go ahead and heat this. So apparently this is the expandable mousse that I used.
Did
so
it expand?
Heating it is going to make it expand.
Oh, like an embossing powder?
Yeah, but it's mousse.
But it's mousse. All right, next part of the show. These.
Wow, can you guys see that? Probably not. Because my lighting is terrible.
Is it puffing up? That's what that Tim Holt wax did at the cropping on the Cape. When you heated it, it got shiny and kind of puffy.
this looks so neat.
Here, I'll put you on the big. Here's a story from the reader. The Wren. The wren is a tiny bird, but it is a bold one, and it is so busy and merry. Once a lady sat in her garden with a book in her hand. She had on a muslin dress with gay spots upon it. A wren came hopping about her. It wanted to find out what those spots were, so it dared to come very close to the lady. The lady kept still, and soon the saucy bird gave a peck at one of the spots and then darted away. Oh boy, that's pretty.
Thanks. Ooh, this is so cool.
That's
Okay, this I'm having fun with.
Look at you. You're going to be a mixed media maniac.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so because this stuff still terrifies me.
That's awesome, Em.
Thanks.
Hi, Gloria. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, Gloria.
Mixed media in a way.
Thank you, Walter.
Well, that's not even a story. This is the rose. Little Elsie has been ill, and her sister Mary has brought her a rose. What a pretty rose that is, Mary. Where did you get it? Said Elsie. The end.
That's it?
I think so.
What a pretty rose. Yay.
Maybe. Let me see if I can see. Oh, wait, there's more. Sorry. I found it in the garden, Elsie. It was growing near the fence. I thought you would like to have it. Thank you, Mary. It's very kind of you to think of me. Aww. Oh my gosh. So cute. Oh, look at that. Look at that picture.
Put you on the big screen so I can see it.
Oh. I'll do it later.
You can see
Are
it
you
later, Melissa.
glittering that up?
Am I what?
Are you putting shine on it?
No, I'm hopefully putting color down.
Oh. What markers are you using?
My Nuvo alcohol markers.
Oh, I can't see the color very well.
Nope, I can't either.
Is that what you wanted?
Well, I do want to keep it pretty light, but kind of want to see some of it. Sorry, guys, my light's got to go up because I can't see what I'm doing.
All right, so there's the book page. That paper disc almost just disintegrates in your hands.
What, the rice paper?
No, the book page, those old book pages.
Oh, I can imagine.
It's almost like tissue.
They're pretty old.
No. Let's see if...
Because honestly, when you opened that very first one, something familiar. There was something familiar about it. So we all know I'm old.
80. New York, D. Appleton and Company, 1880.
1880.
Wow. That's old.
Very old.
How are your nails coming, Brenda? see.
Bree, can you come do mine next?
I
Actually, I'll have my daughter here soon. Maybe she will.
Has anybody been to Hawaii?
Nope. My son has.
So when I turned 50, did I tell you this story? My Hawaii story?
I don't think so.
So when I turned 50, I was at work, and my daughter used to help volunteer at the nursing home I worked at, and she came to get me. And anyhow, it wasn't quite my birthday yet, and I had to take care of this bird aviary, and I was all stressed because we had run out of the people that owned the bird aviary and rented it to us. They hadn't brought us the fill for the bottom for a while, and I was all worried that they didn't have any, and I was stressing out, and I should have just let it go, but I didn't. So I ended up going to the Tractor Supply Company, and I ended up leaving work fairly late. My daughter's like, hurry up, let's go. And I'm like, no, we got to do this right. So I'm trying to get out of work, but then I'm supposed to meet my husband because he went golfing with some friends, and I was supposed to meet him at Elsa's, which is the Mexican place where we used to hang out a lot. It used to be the place to go, but not so much anymore. And then so finally we left quite late. I walk into Elsa's, I walk through, they said the guy that we've known forever was working, and goes, oh, they're in the patio. So we went out to the patio. It was in it was May. So my birthday's in May, so it was nice weather. I went out to the patio and I looked in and I saw people I knew, and it was so surreal. I was like, what are they doing here? And I was like, I saw this friend, that friend. I saw my brother. I saw my mother-in-law, and all of a sudden they go, surprise!
Aww.
So that was for my 50th birthday. So then I was like, oh my gosh. So it took me for a minute, and with my anxiety, I kind of panicked a little. So anyhow, I was like, oh, give me a gin and tonic. So I started pounding gin and tonics.
Ooh.
And yeah. So so then it came time. I started drinking really fast. Oh, my one friend who used to live in Hawaii, she was there. I was like, what are you doing here? So anyhow, so that was the surprise party, which was really cool. And then so then I got time for the presents, and I opened this bag, and it has a book, like a tourist book of Maui in there, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I was like, okay. I go, oh wow. So then I figured out we were going to Hawaii, and this was a Friday night, and so so I'm like, oh, so we're going to Hawaii. So still kind of shocked, shell shocked, probably not given the reaction I'm expected to give, whatever. So then my mother-in-law goes, do you know how long you're going? And I go, no. So he's like, I go, how long am I going? And my husband goes, 2 weeks. I was like, oh my God. And I'm thinking about work and and he goes, yeah. He goes, I already arranged with your boss to get the 2 weeks off. So that was cool.
What a nice gift.
So then my mother-in-law goes, well, do you know when you're leaving? I go, when am I leaving? He goes, this was Friday night, right? Sunday morning.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Yeah.
What a way to surprise you.
Yeah.
You have one day to pack. Go get it done.
I know. So yeah, I mean, I have been shopping. Thank goodness I had recently got a pedicure, manicure already. I was a lot
Right.
heavier than I probably would have been if I knew I was going. But it's okay. And then, yeah. So I'm still shell shocked. So I'm like just downing these gin and tonics like you would not believe.
Oh no.
So yeah, so then anyhow, somehow the night ended. I got home. I
Were you
woke
still hungover on Sunday?
I was hurting, yeah. So,
Oh.
but it was kind of good because I would have been stressing and worrying and whatever, but all I could worry about was that I didn't feel good. So all I did was just my only job was to pack, and so I packed all day. So I was off to Hawaii on Sunday.
Wow.
So that was kind of
How fun.
pretty cool. All right, I have to go find some matte medium. I am dry. Acrylic. All right, I'll be right back. And then have another story.
So, in case y'all are wondering, and I'm sorry I haven't looked at comments in a bit, but what I did is I heat embossed this butterfly. I used that black ink that I like, VersaFine, and just some clear embossing powder. I did use the anti-static powder thing, but I still got embossing everywhere. But that's not stressing me out because it's being cut away. Anyway, and then I colored some of the details on this. Can y'all see it? Some of the details with the alcohol markers. Do that on the back.
Oh wow! Hold on,
yeah.
you so big. Is that acetate you were coloring?
It is. It is acetate.
Holy cow!
Isn't that pretty? I mean, it's not. I'm not ready to put that down yet.
Oh my gosh!
Anyway, so yeah, doing that.
That's awesome.
Thanks.
Walter has magazines from the 1880s when he was a little boy, and then
he was a little boy.
Oh, good. Never been to Hawaii yet. Yet is the good word there. Hawaii. You have? Nice. We went to Maui. We didn't go anywhere else. We just stayed on Maui. We did do the road to Hana, but we had a like a condo on the beach, which was nice. Melissa Bree said she'll be on the next flight.
Oh yay! Good, because my nails need some attention, girlfriend.
So, do you not like to fly, or you just haven't had the opportunity, or Brenda?
I don't like to fly.
Beautiful stamp. Beautiful. So pretty. I haven't used it on acetate. Nice. Melissa, you're doing an awesome job, and you have beautiful hands.
Thank you.
That was an awesome gift. Thoughtful. Yes, it was very thoughtful. You're really a homebody. Yeah, me too. If I'd have found 800 reasons not to go, so it was probably the best way to do that.
So I'm still waiting on um still waiting on a cruise, an Alaskan cruise. I told y'all that this past Thursday was Levi's 26th birthday.
Yes.
And so now Holly Ann and Levi are the same age for 11 days. So yes, my daughter and my youngest son are 11 days shy of being a full year apart. And to say the least, I was not happy that I was pregnant again because I just had this baby. And I not that I didn't want Levi. I mean, I would have been fine, but give my body a break a little bit. But no. So I'm pregnant again, and my husband just please, honey, just get through this one. You'll be okay. That just we could do this. And I'm like, we? Your part's done, mister. And there's more to that conversation, but I probably shouldn't say it here. But anyway, so he's like, I promise you, get through this, and I'll take you on a cruise. I'll take you on an Alaskan cruise. And 26 years later, I'm still waiting on that Alaskan cruise.
Oh.
And he's gone now. He's not my husband anymore.
He's not gone. He still owes you that cruise.
Well, I know. He ain't dead. He does still owe me that cruise.
Oh, that's a sad story.
Tell me about it.
Well, then I can't tell you my next story.
Oh, no, please do.
No.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I wholly and completely accept the fact that I had a lousy husband. Go ahead. Some people are lucky.
I'm
waiting.
trying to keep chatter going.
Tell me the next story.
So, did I tell you how I got proposed to?
Thanks, Brenda. How did you get proposed to?
Gosh, so we have been dating, 7 years? Well, we lived together, but we'd been together 7 years without being married.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, kind of feeling like it wasn't any pressure, but I was kind of feeling like it wasn't going to happen. And recently I'd made like comments like, what am I doing? Where's this going? Blah, blah, blah. But anyhow, so then one night we were sitting in our little house on Renoir and eating. Oh, he went, for some reason I had been like, I didn't want Chinese food. And prior to that, I liked Chinese, but for a while I'd been like, I didn't want any. So finally I said, I was like, oh yeah, let's get Chinese tonight. So I'm sitting there. He goes, I'll get it. I'm like, all right. So he left for a little while. And then he came back and then we ate. And then we were done eating. And I remember, and I swear Roseanne was on the TV. So I remember that. And then all of a sudden it was time for the fortune cookies. So usually, we usually just ate or read the fortune. We didn't really eat the cookies very much because, who knows how long they were lying around. Usually, something big, kind of stale or whatever. So, anyhow, usually he'd hold his hand out and, say, pick your fortune cookie. Well, this time he handed it to me. And I didn't get to pick. So I didn't think anything of it at the time. And then I started to open it, but the paper was torn already. And so I thought that was kind of weird. But I was like, well, we don't eat them anyway. It's no big deal. So I opened up this cookie and my engagement ring fell out.
Aww.
And then I read my fortune, and my fortune said, "Will you marry me?"
Aww.
I remember the ring fell, and it was like everything went in slow motion for a minute. I always remember that. And then, but he had been driving around with that ring in his truck for months until I wanted Chinese food again.
Because he could only propose through a fortune cookie.
Well, that was the plan.
Yeah, that's so cute, though. Aww.
So he's awful patient, too.
What a nice Doug.
It is kind of...
Nice Doug. Okay, I need... What did I do?
I need those red flowers. What did I do with those red flowers I had the other day? I actually need a red rose, but I don't know where to find one quickly.
Not
Were
me.
any of you guys on the night that my daughter came on and said, "Do you want to go to Billy Joel, Mom?"
Yeah.
So
When are you guys going?
well, we were supposed to go Friday.
Oh.
Yeah, but right after I bought the tickets, he fell, and they postponed the concert till November.
Oh.
So now I have to wait till November, which I'm kind of glad anyway, because I had the cape, I had that crop on in Powell, and then I had and then I would have had to go to Detroit that next weekend. So I'm not happy that it's like all the way in November, but it was kind of good for me because I was like running full there for a minute.
Yeah. Well, he gave you a break.
Yeah. But now we got to remember to go. I wonder if that was the trick. Like, yeah, they'll forget by then. We'll sell these tickets again.
Maybe.
No, I have it in my thing, in my calendar. So yeah, there's that.
I didn't realize that it was so soon after she'd asked you to go.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm a mess.
That's my line. All right, here's the rub-on portion of the program. Oh, it's tearing it. No, don't tear it.
So, Andrea, are you now going to use this stamp with some acetate? It is kind of fun. I want to try it with, instead of using alcohol markers and just use some alcohol ink. um, to get like, obviously more color that's a bit um, more vibrant. You can get that out of alcohol ink rather than markers. But I like this. This was fun to do.
Why won't it stick? Stick.
Okay, what's next, you guys? Because I gave myself an awful lot of space.
Let's see it. I can't see it.
Well, hold on. I gotta clean up some. I only have like a tiny bit of space to work on. So gotta keep the mess tidy. There. Can you see it?
Oh, what's in the background? Is that a die cut?
This. Uh-huh. Yep.
I have a little thing I just learned. Apparently, rub-ons don't like to stick to matte medium.
Oh.
So now you know.
I have ink all over my fingers. Okay, now I was looking at, I'm going to use this clippings sticker book from Tim Holtz. And I love this. Tell me where the unicorn is. That's a line from The Last Unicorn.
You should use it.
But I don't have, it's not very foresty, which it kind of needs. But I saw something.
I put a book from the 1880s on some cameras and some red flowers. I think you could put it anywhere you want.
Well, I suppose that's true. About when I was a child, she was a strange little girl.
Is that a saying in there?
They're different clippings from books. So She Was a Strange Little Girl is from one. And then there's another sticker that says When I Was a Child.
Oh, that card.
And I'm just putting things together.
That card's stunning, Melissa. It's beautiful. Those purple flowers really.
Thank you.
Amazing. Oh, hi, Elizabeth. How are you? Welcome, welcome.
It's ECR. Wow. Thanks for
so beautiful. Hey, there, she's got a unicorn right there. She loves The Last Unicorn too.
I just such a great book. Great movie. Rarely do I use those in the same sentence.
All right, let's finish this. I'm gonna use that. All right, so let's see. We have 1880 book pages. We have paint. We have ink blending. We have stamping, which I covered up all my stamping, I think. We have rice paper. We have rub-ons. I think we need a focal point and end it. What do you think?
I think you're missing one thing.
What?
I'm missing one thing.
What?
The splatter.
Oh, I don't have any splatter. You are correct, ma'am. Mm. What color splatter should I do? Black, white, salvage patina, green, yellow. What do we think? What are we thinking? Red? I could do red for the rose. I'm gonna go with red.
Red sounds good. Sorry.
Since I'm assuming that rose is red. But they didn't say it was red, did they? They just said it was a rose. Oh, I don't know. Red might be a little too red. Thanks, Andrea. Appreciate it. Oh, is that too red? That's too red, isn't it, Melissa? Let me do it.
Yeah, that's gonna look like a murder scene.
We'll do it.
Yeah, that Mary Alice says that too. It's going to look like blood splatter.
Oh. Well, maybe I squished the butterfly.
Oh my goodness.
We do not want a murder scene. It's a pretty red, though.
I know I should probably back this so that the words pop out more, but I really don't want them to stand out too much more. All right, I'm done. I've got to put this on an actual card base, but I might play around with it a little bit more. We'll see, but this is basically it. Turn down the light a little bit so y'all can see it. So there it is. What I did is I put, and I've even kind of covered up the numbers, but I put the numbers on the background, painted it with acrylic paint, folk art matte in vintage whites. Painted that, and then I sprayed it. I used all of these Lindy's sprays. This is the Stardust Sprays collection. Oh, no, I lied. This one is Glitzy Spritz. And so I sprayed that on there, and then I used a stencil with some expanding mousse and natural cotton and heated that up. And then the butterfly I heat embossed on some acetate, colored on the back with some alcohol markers, added just a few bits and pieces, tore some of the tissue that actually came from the acetate, and added just a little bit of text from a stamp. And then the words I put on here, I'm not even going to call it really a sentiment because it's not what it is. It's not like hello or thank you or anything like that. But I put on here, every road should have a path. See the beauty of this life.
I think that's a sentiment. Or a verse? Maybe a verse.
Maybe. But anyway, so there you go. Thank you, Andrea. I appreciate it.
It's beautiful, Melissa.
Thanks.
I was wondering if I'd like the Lindy spray as well.
They're pretty interesting. I do like Mhm.
Sorry.
I don't have, but maybe 2 distress sprays from, that are distress inks. And I have some Nuvo sprays, but I think I need to get new nozzles because none of them spray. Because I don't know how to use them, and so I probably clogged them. And none of the chroma mists that I have actually would work unless I splatter with maybe some penny, but I don't know if I want that bright copper color on here. But anyway, so this is what I have. I kind of like it.
Brenda loves it.
Thank you, Brenda.
Both are beautiful. And Happy Teach has hearts. Lots of hearts.
Thank you.
Andrea.
Walter, are you proud? Would you have me do more?
I'm sure he's proud.
Let's see what you're doing, Christy.
I'm just messing in, more messing. I covered up all my text, so I just stamped it again. So there's that. Hold on, I'm putting some lids on stuff before I have
I'll put you on the big screen.
Disaster. So yeah, I started the blood splatter, but I let it go. I do a little cleanup before I have a accident.
Audria, this is my color palette. Like I love purples and turquoises and teals and then add that little bit of whatever shade of brown. I think that's really pretty.
It is very pretty. All right, I need a focal point.
Ooh, do a big clock.
Big clock.
I'm just seeing that little clock right there, and I think that.
Oh yeah, I'd use those with those washi. I used the boots out of that last time. Let's keep on this same wavelength.
Nima, is that to me or is that to Christine? But thank you for either one of us. Nima, are you here in Florida somewhere? Are you that same Nima?
Oh, there.
That wheelbarrow might be pretty too.
I didn't hear you.
That wheelbarrow might be pretty too.
Yeah, that's what I was actually going for.
Hey.
I need my paint to dry, so I need a minute anyway. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I know you guys are watching me fussy cut again.
You're so good at it.
Watching the paint dry. That's from Hoosiers. I did have to redo it. I'm not going to redo this one.
No, this one's really cool. Is that a camera?
Yeah, it's like one of those old.
Yeah. Wow.
You had to sit still for like 5 minutes to take a picture.
Yeah. See, I hardly ever get to see what's going on because, I'm working. That's why I love watching us later. Near West Palm Beach. I think that's pretty far away from me. Good night, Linda. Thanks for joining us.
Have fun with the lease.
Yeah. Give her hugs from us. I'm in Central Florida, but closer to Daytona Beach than I am Orlando.
So how far are you guys apart?
I think I'm not really sure where West Palm Beach is, but I think it's pretty far. What is that little piece you tore out?
It's just a watering can. I started cutting it, but then I thought it would be too like it wouldn't be distressed enough, I guess.
Uh-huh.
So I tore part of it instead of just cutting it along the watering can edge.
Nice.
I think we're just gonna
I'm in Central Florida. I live closer to Daytona Beach than I do Orlando. But, still along I-4.
I feel like there are so many stamp sales right now. Like spring cleaning, spring clearance type sales.
Oh yeah, Jaded Blossom has one for 20% off, I think. Select stuff or some rules apply or something like that. Are you going to sign up for the not too shabby? Oh, well then it's closer than I thought it was, Nima. She's saying that Daytona is about 3.5 hours from where she is. Christy.
Nice.
That's not too bad.
Road trip.
Yeah. Do you want to meet in Sarasota sometime? We could go to Pink and Maine. Good night, Brenda. Thanks
Night,
for
Brenda.
joining.
Night, Bree. It's not very focal, is it? Kind of just blends right in.
It does kind of blend in.
That was a bad move. All right. Well, I'm not going to make you watch paint dry anymore. I'll find something fabulous to put in the middle there.
Good night, Bree.
Everybody's getting tired.
Yeah. I still think like a big clock or something like that.
A big clock?
Yeah. I think would just... I don't know. I just feel like it needs a little bit more hardware or something. That's me.
Okay. Oh, look. All right. You want to flip up?
Yep.
All right. This is what I have. I still have to cut it from a, with the die, cut it from, or just cut it out to make an A2. So, I don't know. I always work on a bigger canvas and then cut out the part I like. So
yeah, well, maybe no, it's still blended into.
Yeah,
what you
it's
have there.
I might be able to mat it on something if I really want to use it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm coming up.
I think it's just beautiful, though.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Here I am. I'm back. All right.
All right.
Another Mixed Media Monday done, and our last Mixed Media Monday. Not that we won't do Mixed Media again, but like on Craft Roulette, you don't have to. We don't have to. So.
Right. You can do what you want, but
it was a good run, I thought.
Yeah. So next month, do we want to announce what April is going to be? Do we remember what April's going to be?
I remember. So April,
food.
Mondays in April is kitchen, baking,
food,
kitchen, anything. So people cooking, food dishes, fruit cards.
Yeah.
Anything with food. So
food related.
Cook in the kitchen.
That'll be fun. Wear our little chef's hats.
So y'all seem to have quite a bit of food things. So
yeah, it'll be fun.
Try it.
Well, go
sorry.
ahead. No, you good.
So let me turn this light off. Making a weird glow. So Sunday was supposed to be birthday swap, right?
It was, yeah. But I think we're going to switch that to spring
We're gonna do one more spring because I don't think everybody had time to get their swap in the mail. So
yeah.
um,
Yeah. And I mean, especially since Francie's been so under the weather, we couldn't, expect her to get to the post office.
to the post office.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't be nice at all. But yeah, so we'll be
Look at
doing,
Mary Alice. She's looking out for you.
yeah, even gingerbread. I'm so excited. In fact, I'm planning on one of them.
You guys are on the same wavelength. So yeah. So Sunday will be one more Easter spring.
Mm-hmm.
And then we start cooking.
Yep. Oh,
Bacon.
I'm so sorry. It is definitely bedtime for me. So with that, we do thank you for joining us tonight. We do appreciate you sharing your time with us. If you like this sort of content, please give us a thumbs up. That does help the channel, and tell your friends and craft along with us. And please share what you make in the Making Cards with Friends gallery. And have a great rest of your week. We'll see you Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Good
Good
night.
night.